Welcome to the Artist Loft, the talk show for all artists. Join us each show as we spotlight a variety of different creatives, hosted by the Florida Arts Network, with Richard Sosa and Frank A. Ruffolo.
Hey,
Lofties, we're back. How are you?
hey, Lofties, we are back and ready to go with another episode of the Artist Loft.
Cross country today, Artist Loft.
Yes, cross country. Our guest is out in Vegas. We're going to be introducing her in a moment. Just wanted to let everybody know, any first-time visitors to the show, the Artist Loft is a part of Florida Arts Network, which is a 501c3 nonprofit for the arts. We have a website, which is floridaartsnetwork.org. So pop on in over there and see what we're all about. And if there's any way that you can help, either with time or with tax-deductible gifts, let us know.
Or advertise on our show.
Mm-hmm.
Rates start at $75. We also offer video services. When you're on our website, you can check out past shows also.
Yep, there you go. All right, so without any further ado, let's introduce today's guest.
And there she is.
There she is, Mrald Johnson. How are you, Mrald?
Hi, guys. I'm doing well. Victorious. How are you?
We're
Doing
well.
Great. Now, you don't know Frank, right?
No.
Frank? Okay, so
Hi,
Frank.
Emerald.
No,
Emerald.
we've never
My
met.
pleasure.
Okay, now,
Likewise. Absolutely.
I gotta put Frank on notice right now, because give him a heads up, because you think I'm ADHD? This woman over here, we have conversations and we go down these rabbit holes that are it's crazy. So we need you to keep us on track.
I should have put a starter pistol.
A starter pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Mrald, you are frozen. Hello? We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. Remember those?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't get those. Oh, I think we lost her. Okay, so
Uh-oh.
What? Is she there? Okay. Oh, all right. She's back. Oh, maybe not.
Maybe it's the storm.
It might be this. I hear her laughing, but her lips are not moving. Oh my gosh,
She's
Mrald, you're a ventriloquist?
also. Add that to your resume.
Yeah, add that to your resume, right? Like Jeff Dunham, right? It's my favorite. I love Jeff Dunham. He's amazing. Okay, here I go. I'm going down a rabbit hole already. All right, so Mrald owns AERO Entertainment Group, and you've had that.
Can you guys see me?
We see you, but you're smiling with your eyes closed and you're not moving.
But we hear you.
But we hear you.
So just keep talking.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, you glitched a little bit, but okay. So maybe we can hear you. Can we hear you? Okay, say something, anything. Okay, she's moving. She's alive. Okay. Okay, so Mrald, we're gonna take a commercial break, and then we're gonna try and get you on the phone. All right, I think that might work a little bit better. I don't think that she can hear me. All right, so let's go to a commercial break.
Go to commercial break. We'll be right back with Emerald.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Agent Mate but most of you know me as Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de Rosa Ramirez from The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I just wanted to give a shout out to my man Richard Sosa. He is one of the best acting coaches that I've had the pleasure to work with, and he's actually worked with me in my program for many years, and I highly recommend this guy. So if you have an opportunity to work with him, what are you waiting for? Now, get out of my face. Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de Rosa Ramirez, I am out.
Frank A. Ruffolo, a renowned author and screenwriter known for his books such as 10048, Blue Falcon, Memoir of a Soldier, and his latest, Samuel of Sarah. Check out his website, frankaruffolo.com, for more info or purchase his books on Amazon.
So I'm sending them all pages.
Stop. Okay, I don't know why I talk to this guy. Why am I even friends with you? I don't. Yeah. Well, we won't. I'm not even going to mention what we were talking about offline. Okay, so Emerald, you're back. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Technology. But I think we're better now, right?
Yes, we're much better now. We're much better now.
Cool.
All right. So I met Emerald actually pretty recently.
Me too.
Yeah, very recently. Yes. So I met Emerald through another guest that we had here, Varian Doc Scott.
Yes.
And yeah, we were talking about the movie Medicine Game. And Emerald is one of the EPs or executive producers for this film. And
I am?
Yeah, and so like you do a whole bunch of stuff through AERO Entertainment Group.
I do.
So
I do, yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do through the company?
Okay. I think the easiest way to explain it is concept to completion, business development, and project development. So basically, people come to me whether it's for an individual or a brand or a corporation or a film project, and wherever they are within that project, if they can't figure out how to get to the next step, or if they have holes in their development and they're trying to figure out what to do next or how to fill those spaces, that's where AERO Entertainment comes in and fills in the blanks and helps them to go to completion, whatever the project may be, whether it's developing a product or a service or a project like a film.
Yeah. That's actually pretty cool, and I can see where you can fill a really huge niche. Because I mean, how many people start stuff, and I've seen it with independent films all the time. They start a film, and they're done with principal photography, and then they're like, now what do we do?
Right.
Yeah. I'm sure you've seen plenty of that.
Oh yeah. Or my favorite is, I've got a great idea, and then they stop there. Like there's no script, there's no no business plan.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing else. It's
Yeah,
just a great idea.
I've gotten that too. Hey, I got a great idea for a movie. Like
Right.
this guy, he's in the hospital and he's dying, and his best friend is there, and he goes to encourage him. I'm like, oh, okay, so that could be an opening scene, and then what? No, that's what the movie's about. I'm like, wait, what? It's like, what is this, Seinfeld? A series about nothing. Like.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah, and I think the problem is that a lot of people don't think things through. Wow, that was a bit of a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Try saying that one 3 times fast, right? They don't. They get an idea, and creatives are notorious for that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
Creative people are notorious for that kind of stuff.
we get distracted by something shiny. So,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, shiny.
right.
I know it's ridiculous. So now, okay. So I gotta ask. I can't believe I've never asked you this. How did you meet Doc?
So actually, I was working with another client that was putting on a model and talent competition,
Mm-hmm.
and a casting director, Kim Flowers, love her, and she had met with Doc regarding his projects for casting, and he happened to be in the office on the same day that we were holding one of the auditions for the show, and she
Ah.
said, "Let me introduce you guys," and so the rest is history. Recent.
Ah. Ah. Okay. I was wondering about that. Kim
Yeah.
Flowers. I think I know that name.
Yes.
I know that
Yeah, she's
name.
done so much amazing work. She's a casting director. She's also a acting coach and a manager. So she's like constantly running.
Yeah.
But such an amazing spirit and soul, such a sweet person, but also very efficient in business. And I love her to pieces and back together.
Yeah. And isn't she based in L.A.?
She's actually in Las Vegas. Was in LA
Okay.
earlier on, and now she's been in Vegas for several decades now, actually.
Ah. Okay. Yeah.
But she
And
works kind of out of there.
yeah. And then you mentioned the whole business thing. And that's another issue. This is another place where you can step in. A lot of creatives don't understand the business end of the industry.
Absolutely. I find myself an educator more often than not.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm okay with that. I would much rather a person not know, and ask than to not acknowledge that they don't know what they don't know because they what
What do you
because
mean
they
what? You
tend to
know
be like
what?
they tend to be kind of bulls in the china shop, and I have to like distract them a little bit to get them back on course. But as far as educating, like that happens quite often because people have lofty dreams, but they're not often balanced with knowing the structure of the business side. And I think that's
Yeah.
where AERO Entertainment shines. We come in and kind of fill in those blanks and kind of help them understand why certain steps have to be made.
Yeah. And one of the things that I appreciate you is how well you know the business end of this
Thank you.
industry, because it can get pretty crazy. So now,
Yes.
yeah, and I mean some of the things that we're discussing for Medicine Game. Even where are we going to do, where are we going to film this? Are we going to go here and get tax credits, or here fewer tax credits but save money on this side, and oh
Right.
my gosh, it
There's
gets
so many
absolutely
details
insane.
that people don't realize go into filmmaking, because they see the hour and a half, that they've enjoyed this story. But if anyone, and just about everyone, has watched the credits roll at the end, you
Mm-hmm.
realize every single one of those people has a job. And
Mm-hmm.
all of those people have to work together in concert in order to make this beautiful orchestra that you've just witnessed for an hour and a half.
Oh
So
yeah.
I think that's really kind of the easiest way for a person who's not in the industry to understand just how much work goes into it.
Yeah, and they really don't understand how much work, and sometimes when I've invited, people onto a set, they're looking and they're like, their jaws are like, on the floor, and I'm like, yeah, I guess the best way to describe a film set is organized chaos.
Absolutely. Kind of like my mind.
Kind of like what?
Kind of like my mind.
Yeah, our mind.
Our
Yeah.
Our
minds.
minds.
Oh, yeah, yeah, because, she and I have had phone calls where it's like 20 minutes of business, and then the rest we're going down these rabbit holes, and it's, well,
Absolutely.
you know what that's like.
Yep.
Any conversation with me is like that.
Oh, look, a squirrel.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Yeah,
Yes.
squirrel. So how did you start Aero Entertainment Group?
So, 4 score and 7 years ago. No, I I actually was in the entertainment industry as a talent since I was very young,
Hmm.
and both of my parents were professional musicians. My mom was the vocalist, my dad the bass player. No, they aren't Ike and Tina, um, but they were musicians, and so it was kind of I was born with that passion. So I went into the music industry first. I was recording with MCA Universal at the time before I was old enough to even drive. I was their demo artist over there.
Wow.
And I just continued to grab the bug, and go down that particular rabbit hole of the creative side. And I realized that I really loved being behind the scenes and I loved the creative process of it. So I went on to learn so many different aspects of the industry and how to help people put their pieces together. And I realized that I was working as an independent contractor for a few years,
Hmm.
and it just made sense to put all of these different services under one roof. So in 2003, I started Aero Entertainment Group so that all of the different aspects of the industry that I've grown to know and love, I could be of assistance in any way that I could for other people who have the creative bug but just don't know where to go.
Yeah, and I'm sure it wasn't all smooth sailing. You're like, oh
Absolutely
heck
not.
no.
Well, that was a perfect answer to a question.
No,
Yeah, I know, right? So, like, what
yeah.
what are some of the hurdles that you had to overcome in starting Arrow?
I think the biggest one was building the understanding of exactly what Arrow does. Because so many people, it's like they're marketers, and that's what they do. They're
Yeah.
advertisers, that's what they do. They're social media managers, and that's what they do. Very few companies say, bring me your concept, bring me your idea in whatever stage it's in, and we can fill in the blanks. So I think that has been the most challenging part over 21 years now for Arrow Entertainment Group. And then, of course, the pandemic slammed everyone. But prior to that, it's been the ability to keep clientele flowing because you have some people that just want a logo, some people that just need their website developed, and then other people have no idea what to do with marketing or no idea what to do with advertising. And so
Yeah.
those are more, longevity clients. But um, I think the biggest challenge has been keeping the consistency of clientele. Um, and then also people not really having the budget that they need for the services that they need. So that has been quite a challenge to find strike balance there. But I
Yeah.
think I've been able to do it. I think I've been able
Yeah.
to do it.
Well, you've been around for what, 21 years?
21 years. Yeah. It's crazy.
You're
But
doing something right. Yeah.
God,
It's
God is definitely,
it's tough. It's tough starting a business, and it's just as tough to keep it going. So many
absolutely.
challenges. And yeah,
So many challenges.
I got my arm caught in the chair. The sleeve got caught in the chair. I was like, wait, what? Oh no, my arm's paralyzed. Oh no. Um, I know, Frank. You're supposed to stop me and get me back on track. You're fired.
I was just thinking, I was like, come on, Frank, we just found something shiny.
Yeah, we did.
Did you ever have a contact with a client that had just so much missing that you told them to go away? And get your stuff together before you come back?
That's
You know what?
great.
I
That's
have.
great.
Um,
Have
not
you?
in those words.
Not in those words?
But there's one in particular, and I will keep the names out to protect the innocent. However, um, this person came to me. They had an idea for a product, and we'll call the product
XYZ.
Acme brand, right? Fuzzy
Okay.
Wuzzy. Okay, so they
Fuzzy
wanted to
Wuzzy.
sell Fuzzy Wuzzy. Yeah. And so they said, I said, okay, so whatever ideas that you've had, around like the type of people that you think will use the Fuzzy Wuzzies, whatever it is, just send me an email with all of your ideas on how, whatever your business plan is, whatever your rough ideas are, they don't have to be in order. Just send me an email with all of the information that you have. And she said, okay. And the email that I received, I kid you not, the email said, my business plan is to sell Fuzzy Wuzzies. That's it. There was nothing else in
Stop.
the email. That was her business plan.
Stop. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'll
I
tell
need
you,
a little more to go.
I know how insane that can be because I actually at one point used to do business process consulting.
Oh
And
gosh.
yeah, I know. That's crazy. You go into a business, okay, what do you do? It's like, oh, okay, you have redundancy here where you don't need it, but you don't have redundancy where you do need it, and all this stuff, and you have too many steps here. You can streamline this and some people do too much. Some people do too much. It's like feast or famine. It's gotta be insane. I've pushed people away also that have come up to me with ideas and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Get a little bit more together, and then tell me more than just I want to sell Fuzzy Wuzzies. That's that.
Yes, please.
Yeah, yeah. Or I'll get hey, I want to get into acting. I'll be like, oh, okay. Well, you need to do this, 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 and this. Oh, okay. Can you help me with that? No. I used to. I used to bend over backwards for everybody and their mother. Now I tell them, okay, this is what you need to do. Once you get it done, then come back to me, because then I'll see that they've got skin in the game, right? They're interested in the development of their own career, as opposed to,
Absolutely.
I want you to build my career for me. What? No, I'm not. Sorry.
Yeah. Without the blood, sweat, and tears invested into themselves, it won't stick. So you'll do all the work and then they'll walk away with the next thing that they're interested in. Some people, my mom used to always tell me, this was something that she embedded in all of us growing up: follow up and follow through.
Yes, I like that.
Finish what you start, And so some people, if they don't put their own blood, sweat, and tears into it, they won't finish it because it didn't cost them anything.
Yeah, yeah. Which is, and that's kind of why a lot of production companies want the filmmakers to raise some private equity.
Absolutely.
They want to know, you got to have skin in the game, some blood, sweat, and tears, like you just said. It's crazy. And then when you get into these higher levels, like what we're going to be doing with Medicine Game, that becomes crucial.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then knowing how it works on this level is imperative, because you can be in a room that you've never been in and think the language is the same as the rooms that you've been in, and it really isn't.
Yeah. No, it's not. No, it's not. And even the numbers that you're talking about are much higher. We're not.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're not talking about. Oh, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna budget $50 to feed the cat. No, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them pizza, and then I'll give them a copy of their scene, and stuff. No,
Right.
no.
no ramen noodles.
No ramen noodles. No, sorry.
No ramen.
Sorry. Now
Yeah.
you got to start thinking about catering and all kinds of stuff like that. And
Oh yeah, craft services, travel,
yeah.
and board, air
Yeah.
and land travel. There's a lot more.
Yeah. I know. And some people think that craft services and catering are the same thing.
Oh no.
Yeah. No, they're not. So it's like, because I deal with a lot of indie filmmakers down here. So I talk to them about, some of the stuff, and budgeting, and where. Look at this. Oh, Meg Fusco, you are so knowledgeable. Yes, she is, isn't she though? Yeah, she knows.
Thank you.
She knows her stuff. She knows her stuff. Oh, we start talking business sometimes, and it's just it's crazy. Because I'm one of those creatives that actually understands the business end of
There's not too many.
of the industry. So
And
yeah.
Frank, that has been the beauty of the conversations that I've had with Richard is that
Frank.
we
Yeah.
both have both sides.
Yeah.
And that's very rare. You have creatives who know nothing about the business, and then you have business people who cannot picture a table in their mind if they try. So
That's right.
Yeah.
so
Did
people
you?
who have that. Ugh.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw that last comment. That was from Frank Zanka. Oh, there he is again.
Oh, Frank!
Yeah. Hey, Frank. He's our line producer for Medicine Game. Hey, Frank. Nice to meet you, buddy.
Absolutely.
We'll talk
Wonderful.
later.
Yeah,
We'll-
yeah.
we'll
You guys
talk a
can
little
go have
later
a
on.
conversation.
Yeah. No problem.
We need to keep these people in mind for our stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, she knows all about Stuck in Traffic. She read the script.
I love that script. Love.
Thank you.
We're definitely gonna. Yeah, we're definitely gonna talk. Phenomenal work, Frank. Phenomenal. Absolutely, both of you guys.
Yeah. So once we're done with Medicine Game, we'll hit Stuck in Traffic, and then you've got something got something that you want to do also. 495.
Yeah,
Can we talk a little bit about that?
I want to keep that one a little close to the vest for a little bit longer, but what I will say is that our distribution team over at AMG Sony, Mark Berry and Dwayne Farley and Thomas Gooding, Charles Reed, everyone is so excited about what we have coming down the pipeline that I'm just like chomping at the bit. I'm so excited to see how all of these pieces are going to come together in the near future. So definitely a lot to look forward to.
I know we've like right off the top of our head, we could probably think of like 4 or 5 projects that we're going to be working on right after Medicine Game.
Easy. Yeah. No means no. Stuck in Traffic, 495. Like there's a ton. So
Yeah.
So
cool beans.
watch it, guys. We're coming for you.
Yeah. We got exciting stuff coming up, Emerald. We really do. I can't wait. I can't
Definitely.
wait. All right. Okay, so our time is up already.
Time flies when you have fun.
I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But it was.
We'll go down another rabbit hole later.
The what?
I said we'll go down another rabbit hole.
Yeah. We will. We will. I'm sure we will. Emerald, thank you so much for being on our show. It was a pleasure having you.
And I can't wait to meet you in person.
Yep.
Likewise, my pleasure, gentlemen. It's been so fun. We'll have to do it again.
All right, Emerald. You have a great day.
Take care now.
All right.
Likewise. You too.
Good night.
Thanks.
Good night.
Bye.
All right. So what she is such an amazing person. I mean, she really knows her stuff.
That's
Really
21
knows-
years. She's got 21 years worth of knowledge.
Yeah. Absolutely. And all the knowledge that she acquired to prepare her to start AERO Entertainment. So for all you creatives out there that you have an idea for a film, get your thoughts together, right? You got to make sure that you have your ducks in a row, even if it's not all the ducks. You're missing a duck here or a duck there. That's okay, because that's what Emerald does. She will, like she said, she will fill in the blanks for your project. But you got to bring her something. You got to bring her something, not just the concept. I mean, you need to put some thought into it before you can go to somebody like that. And I think that if people did more homework beforehand, before going to somebody like Emerald,
It'd be
I think
better
a
off.
lot more projects would get
More
done.
projects get done.
Yeah, absolutely. I think more projects can get done. So yeah, so that was Mrald Johnson, AERO Entertainment Group. All right, so guys, I can't believe
We're done.
it's the end of another episode already. I can't believe it.
Thanks for all those people that made their comments. That was good.
Yep. Yeah. Thanks for piping in there. So once again, Florida Entertainment Group. I'm mixing our name and her name. I'm just a hot mess, guys.
FloridaArtsNetwork.org.
Yes, Florida. FloridaArtsNetwork.org. Visit our website, and anything that you can do to help is greatly appreciated, because our goal is to bring the arts to kids that creative kids that otherwise don't have an outlet for that creativity, and we want to celebrate the artists that are already out there creating the work and putting it out there. So thanks for joining us once again.
Yep.
And
See you next time.
We're out. Peace out.
Thank you for watching The Artist Loft. Make sure to tune in next time for another great show. A show that was produced by Ant Media Productions and hosted by the Florida Arts Network, with your hosts Richard Sosa and Frank A. Ruffolo.